When the devastating earthquake and tsunami struck Japan, it also struck down plans for a local baseball team to play in a tournament in Tokyo. Reporter Molly Perlman shows us how a community came together to keep Little League dreams alive.
Grab your mitts, fire up the grill, and get ready to root for your favorite team.
Ball game.
It's baseball season. This isn't just your average game though. The El Segundo Beach City Prospects is playing Tokyo's Kitasuna Little League. The 18 players, 5 coaches, 1 umpire, and 2 team moms traveled all the way here from Japan to participate in the 6-team tournament here at George Brett Field. The tournament was originally to take place in Japan and was set up by Richard Murad, who is general manager of the Beach City Baseball Academy and his family-run business, Murad Skincare.
I contacted our partner there who sells our products, and he's also a baseball fan. And he connected us to a very famous baseball club in Japan called the Kitasuna Little League Club. And that's a 40-year-old organization. They've won the Japanese national title a few times, and they've also been in the World Series here in America.
But after the 9.0 earthquake and tsunami hit Japan, the Beach City Prospects knew that their plans to travel to Tokyo to participate in the tournament were over.
It's disappointing, but I don't really feel bad because just having tsunami come, and that's way worse. I don't want to sound selfish.
Instead of allowing the natural disaster to end the Little League dreams of both teams, the parents came up with a creative solution.
Well, we were really disappointed that we couldn't go there, but immediately we thought, what can we do to turn it around and what can we do to help? Because there must be baseball fields that are ruined and boys whose Little League dreams are shattered now from everything.
After speaking to a couple of the parents who also had disappointed kids, we all came up with the same idea to donate our tickets to them, invite them over, and bring them here for a tournament instead. And we did.
Not only did the Beach City Prospects donate all of their 18 plane tickets, but they quickly stepped up to provide homestays for the entire Kitasuna team as well.
We have about 150 prospect families. Those are families who participate in our club baseball organization, and we emailed them when we got word that the Japanese team would like to play, and we filled all the spots in about 5 minutes.
The kids were excited to hear that the tournament was back on.
I was disappointed at first, but when I found out that they're coming here, I was like, yes! And I thought it was going to be a great experience for our whole team and the Japanese team.
In addition to the baseball tournament, the boys had a full schedule of activities, including a trip to Hollywood, a Dodgers game, a trip to Disneyland, a tour of Warner Brothers Studios, plus plenty of time at the baseball academy to play basketball, ping pong, video games, and to get to know one another. While Kitasuna's team captain was hoping to have the ultimate California experience,
he wanted to go to surfing.
The team as a whole couldn't wait for their trip to the happiest place on earth. So what is the Tokyo team looking forward to most? All the activities helped the two teams who were dealing with cultural differences and language barriers get to know one another and bond.
The first field trip they went to Hollywood, and the Japanese boys sat at one part of the bus and the American boys sat at another part of the bus. Yesterday they went to the Santa Monica Pier. You couldn't tell who was who. They were all together, riding the rides, laughing, playing the games, having a great time.
While communication was a bit hard at first, technology, along with some creativity, proved to be a big help.
With the iPhone, you could do anything. You could write anything and it'll translate it in Japanese. But the language barrier is hard, but I think we got video games in common. So we get to use video games for interacting.
The language barrier at first, it was really hard, but once we started doing charades wash clothes or eat, but on the baseball field, baseball's the language.
Well, definitely sports overcomes everything. They know every baseball term. One of the boys staying with us hit a home run, and when he got in the car, we were all cheering him, "Home run to Oya!" And he was so excited.
One of Kitasuna's top players, who hit 2 home runs just in the practice game, has high hopes for the future.
はい、あります。日本だけじゃなくて、はい、世界にもどんどん
メジャーリーグで、
はい、メジャーリーグでやりたいと思います。
Yeah, he would like to play Major League someday.
The focus of the tournament was not on who won or lost. Instead, it was on all the new experiences and memories that were being created. For Richard Murad, his favorite memory was picking up the team from the airport.
Going to LAX and seeing the boys walking out of the arrival terminal with their eyes wide open and I know you could tell right on their face what they were thinking. It was like, what is going to happen to us this week? And it was just a wonderful experience to see that.
The Prospects team got a real-world education that exceeded anything that they could have acquired from a classroom, learning from another culture and picking up a second language.
Perfect conversation would be like konnichiwa and then onamae wa, and they would say their name, and then they'd ask me onamae wa, which is what's your name, and I would say Jack Dis, and then they'd be like, yeah, they'd answer
arigato, which means thank you, do itashimashita, which means you're welcome, ohayo, good morning, and konnichiwa, which means good afternoon.
The manager of Kitasuna Little League, who led his 2001 and 2007 teams to the Little League World Series, expressed his appreciation for having his team flown out to LA to be a part of the tournament here.
もう本当にね、心から感謝したいし、こんなことが本当にあるのかなと夢のようでしたよ。
Deeply from the heart, they really appreciate it, and it seemed like just a dream come, you know.
Of course we would bring them here. If we can help make their life a little bit better, get away from all the stress that they're under in their country right now, then we've helped a little bit.
We wanted to do something for the boys, both our boys and their boys, because our boys were also disappointed. And it was just a very spontaneous concept. Let's just do something good for everybody.
Due to some quick thinking and generous people, these kids have been given a second chance to play some baseball that they will always remember. For El Segundo TV, I'm Molly Perlman.